Well, People's Court today at 4:30.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. He's actually there.
Who is?
A man named Bruno. Hello? Bruno? Bruno, is that you?
Who is this?
Let's just say I'm a friend. I'm calling from the United States. Bruno, is that you? Can you hear me, Bruno?
Oh, double whiskey, s'il vous plaît. Yeah, I hear you, mister, but I'm not going to listen to you if you keep on calling me by that stinking name. My name is Gunther.
Wait a minute. Gunther is dead. Now listen to me, Bruno. Please listen. Wait, just hang on. I want to talk to you about your brother, about Gunther. I want to talk about the last couple of years in his life, the man he worked for.
So who the hell wants to know?
The man called himself Schuyler Whitney.
Look, Whitney is dead, mister, and so is my stinking brother, so what do you say we just let them both rot in hell?
But you didn't know that he worked for him, right?
Look, as far as I'm concerned, my brother is driving Sky Whitney around in hell.
Bruno, don't hang up! He hung up.
Can you please tell me what this is all about?
Did you know that Gunther had a brother?
Yes. Never talked about him. It's not unusual. I have a sister I haven't even thought about in years.
Well, he had a brother. He was a twin. His name was Bruno. They hated each other. I don't think they spoke in years. They had a fight over a woman, I think, when they were young.
Did you think Bruno could tell you something about Jefferson Brown?
Well, he might. He might be able to tell me why Gunther would work for someone who was a phony.
That's not hard to figure out, Schuyler.
He said the damnedest thing, though. He said that he wasn't Bruno. He said that he was Gunther.
You mean he changed his name?
Changed his name to the name of a brother that he hated? No, I don't think that's very likely.
Why did he do it then?
I don't know. But that could not have been Gunther Wagner.
Why not? You're Schuyler Whitney, aren't you? Doesn't the world think you're dead?
Please don't slam the door in my face. Not till you hear what I have to say to you.
The Edge of Night is brought to you by new Formula Era, a new combination of powerful cleaners concentrated into 1/4 cup, and by Lemon Fresh Joy. With Joy, your everyday dishes don't look every day.
What a mess. You know, my grandmother had a secret. She squeezed lemons to get dishes clean.
I sure don't need to do that now. For a Lemon Fresh Clean, I use Lemon Fresh Joy.
Lemon Fresh Joy?
It'll really take care of this mess.
Still squeezing lemons,
You don't need to squeeze lemons to get clean dishes. Squeeze Lemon Fresh Joy.
Joy smells so lemony.
Incredibly lemony. And Joy's thick suds give us that Lemon Fresh Clean right down to the shine.
Gorgeous shine. These dishes are so clean, they shine.
Like the shine your grandmother got?
Maybe. Even better.
Try Lemon Fresh Joy for a Lemon Fresh Clean that shines.
To be a great detergent for all your wash means cleaning more than just the surface dirts. It means cleaning the dirts that go all the way through. It takes a combination of powerful cleaners all concentrated together. Penetrating cleaners for deep down dirts, for soaked-in grease, for seeped-in food, for ground-in collar soil. All concentrated to put more cleaning power right on the stain. It's the powerful 1/4 cup formula called Era. Watch how just a little Era cleans all the way through these 3 layers of tough stains. Put a teaspoon of Era only on the top. Its power penetrates. Rub, run under warm water, and look. The Era cleaned all the way through, even through the collar soil. That's the kind of clean you want for all your wash. Era cleans all the way through.
Boy, you really have a lot of nerve coming over here. I'll go in there and call the police right now. If they were going to arrest me, they would have done it by now. I haven't been hiding. I've been staying at the Monticello Motel. Please, let me come in and talk to you. You won't regret it.
All right. Did you know the Wilson brothers were dead?
Yeah, I know that.
And I saw Spencer just a few hours ago with that phony who calls himself Skylar Whitney.
Yes, I heard about him. But it was all news to me, I swear. I didn't know anything until Spencer told me about it.
Oh, right. You didn't know anything about it. You're just an innocent victim, right?
No, I was one of them. I did everything they told me to do.
Oh, you did everything they told you to do, but you're still innocent.
I know it's hard to believe.
Listen! My memory is not that short, honey. It was only a few weeks ago when you sat in that other room and you told me that the smartest thing for me to do would be jump bail and go to New York and meet up with Wolfie Thorne and leave the country. And you knew the whole time that I did not commit that murder.
Yes, I knew, and I can't tell you how ashamed I am for what I did.
Oh, so you came here to apologize. Well, how sweet.
Not to apologize, to explain. I did what I did because I was afraid.
Well, did they point a gun at your head because they did mine?
The weapon wasn't a gun. It was the past.
The what?
Spencer knew something about me. He told Smiley, and Smiley blackmailed
Do
me.
you expect me to believe all this?
Spencer knew something about me that I've been hiding for years, see. I mean, if anybody finds out, I'll never have a decent job again.
What's that?
I was in a mental hospital.
Well, it doesn't surprise me.
I was there for years. They had me in the violent ward most of the time. Don't you see?
No, I don't see.
This job meant a lot to me. It still does. Please, just forgive me and give me the job back. You won't regret it. I mean, those people in New York, they were Smiley's friends. Smiley gave me Wolfie's name. Smiley was behind everything.
Oh, yeah, right. Since Smiley's dead, he can't deny anything, can he?
I'm really ashamed of what I did. Please.
Nora, get out of my house! You almost caused me to be killed. You've almost caused me to lose everything I have. You and Spencer and all the rest of them. Now, do you think I can possibly forgive you for that?
All right, Mrs. Whitney. But you're making a big mistake. You need me. You need someone just like me, being the kind of person you are.
What kind of person does she think I am?
Only one thing wrong with leaving these terrace doors open.
What's that?
You see those dark rain clouds over there on the horizon? Well, we're up so high that some of them have a way of getting into the apartment.
What?
Sure. See, there's a little black one hanging over Jody's head right now.
I noticed that cloud myself. Think I better get rid of it, huh? Goodbye, cloud.
This black cloud have anything to do with Gavin?
No, I was just wondering when he was going to come home. You know, he can't even tell me. He has no idea.
Oh, Jody, will you stop it? He's directing a play. The play is due to open in July. He'll be home in a few weeks.
I know, and I'm all right. Just used to seeing him every day.
Yeah, I know how you feel.
Really? I take that as a compliment.
Oh?
Well, Adam's all tucked in for the night. We had a nice little bedtime chat.
Oh, about what?
Computers. Did you know that what he wants for Christmas is a computer?
Egad, we've got a prodigy on our hands.
You know, they're teaching kids in the 1st grade how to use those things now. Can you imagine?
You ought to get one of them for your show, Jody. Jody?
What did you say?
I think the kids might enjoy fooling around with the computer on your show, huh?
Well, that sounds interesting.
Yeah. You could give it one of those cute names like you do.
Yeah, it's worth thinking about.
Except now all you can think about is your guy, huh? Listen, I have another idea.
Really? You're really cooking tonight, Mrs. Goodman.
Well, that's my idea. How about I don't cook?
What?
Well, yeah, I think the whole bunch of you ought to just get out of the house. Why don't you go out and get a bite to eat?
Well, that's not a bad idea.
We just went out the other night for my birthday, though.
Oh, so that's it for the year? Go on, it'd do you good. Listen, it would do me good, too, because then I won't have to figure out some meal to make out of the leftovers.
I think it's a terrific idea. What do you say, ladies? Should we go someplace casual? Come on.
Well, I would adore going to Sid's again if you're not too tired of it, Jody.
No, sure, I'd love to go to Sid's.
Oh, see, that's good. You'll go and have a good time. Cheer you up. Okay.
Aren't you done yet? I mean, you're going to an awful lot of trouble for one little note.
That's what kidnappers do when they send a ransom note, isn't it?
Honey, a ransom note is sent after a kidnapping, not before.
Well, I still think it's the right way. Stop that. And tell me how this sounds. Jody Travis, if you want to know the truth about the portrait, go to the Saracen Head bookshop on Mortimer Place tomorrow evening at 6. Come alone, or you'll learn nothing. So, what do you think?
I guess it's all right.
How should I sign it?
Why don't you sign it the Purple Phantom?
Don't be cute.
I can't help the way I look.
Your looks need no help. Wait, I know. Find me an E. A capital E.
Why, what for?
I'm going to sign it Eridu.
Take the natural break, the Nature Valley break.
We break with Nature Valley granola bars.
They naturally crunch.
They're made with 100% natural ingredients. Not all granola bars are.
They're toasted till they crunch.
No additives, no preservatives needed in all 5 natural choices.
Take the natural break, Nature Valley granola bars.
100% natural. The Nature Valley way.
Cash in with the Big G Money Machine game. Win $100, $1,000, or $100,000 instantly. It's easy. Specially marked packages of your favorite Big G cereals have game cards right inside. You can be an instant winner or win by collecting game cards. The more cards, the more chances to win. Cash in. Play the Big G Money Machine game.
I just won $100,000!
No, I'll have the pot roast. Well, unless Dee Dee's gonna have that.
It's all right, Cliff. I've got enough for 2.
Well, no, I always like to order something different than what Dee Dee has, so in case I don't like mine, I can taste hers and then get that.
Oh, Variety is the spice of life?
I thought Variety was a magazine. That's a joke. Oh, sorry. Not a good time for jokes, huh? Look, Sid, I'm really sorry about what happened to Smiley. Do you know when the funeral is?
Are you kidding, Cliff? They never even found his body. How could there be a funeral?
Well, we ought to do something. Take up a collection or a plaque or something.
I'm real sorry, Sid. I know that you and Smiley were friends for a while.
Don't worry about it, Dee Dee. 2 or 3 dates doesn't make a big romance.
Still, I know how unhappy you must be that it happened.
Jim Diedrichson feels responsible for Smiley's death.
Oh, it's not Jim's fault. Nobody told him they were going to demolish the building when he locked Smiley in that cell. Look, why don't I get your orders in? Dee Dee, what did you say you wanted?
Well, I was going to have the pot roast, but since Cliff would like something else, I'll have, lamb stew.
Thanks.
Okay, you got it.
Hey, Dee Dee, remember we were talking this morning about your ex-client, Vince Green?
Yes?
About how you should call the cops and try and make a connection between he and the Endicott's, maybe prove insurance fraud?
Yeah.
I said you should call Calvin, and you said you couldn't because he was in New York?
Yes.
Well, he's back. Hey, Calvin! Hey, you back from New York already?
Yeah, I guess it looks that way, doesn't it?
Well, look, my partner wants to talk to you about something, don't you? Look, I'll go play the jukebox.
Yeah, okay. Hi, Dee Dee.
Hi, Calvin. How was New York?
Oh, well, there were a few more tall buildings since the last time I was there. Maybe one day they'll actually get that town finished.
And how is your wife? Does she want a boy or a girl? I'm sorry. Let's change the subject. Actually, I did want to talk to you about something, about my client, or rather my ex-client as of this morning, Vincent Green.
I see, so you're not defending him anymore. Well, I must say that shows some good judgment.
He quit me. And I think the Endicotts may have had something to do with it. I went to visit their gallery to discuss the robbery and the possibility of insurance fraud. And the next morning, Vince comes to the office and tells me I'm fired because he doesn't like lady lawyers.
I see. That's interesting, you know. Dee Dee, I had this thought. I mean, stealing paintings. It's just not this guy's style. I think I ought to look into it. I mean, especially since he works for Eddie Lorimer. I think it just may be that it's Eddie Lorimer who's doing favors for the Endicotts.
Poppy, come on, let me in. Look, I know you're in there. Your car's parked out on the street.
Go away. I don't feel like company.
Poppy, please, look, just let me in for a couple of minutes. I've got something I'd like to share with you.
Go away, I said.
Poppy, I'd like to thank you for something.
The best way that you can thank me is by going away.
Poppy, please.
You know, when Drew and I first started out, times were pretty tough. So we cut corners whenever we could. And I'm not ashamed to admit that I've tried cheaper shortenings. But I came back to Crisco. Because Crisco makes my chicken taste like something special with no greasy taste.
Mighty tasty.
Chicken this good must mean you're doing something right.
Come on, all the seeds.
All vegetable, no cholesterol, Crisco.
Crisco will do you proud every time.
Tickle their noses with Duncan Hines muffins.
Tickle their noses with bran muffins.
Bran muffins from Duncan Hines, so you know they're moist.
Tickle their noses with bran muffins.
They taste just as great as they smell, because Duncan Hines makes them with naturally good wheat bran.
Tickle their noses with Duncan Hines muffins.
Bran and blueberry.
They taste just as great as they smell.
Great taste.
Howdy! What have we here?
A mismatch, Minnie. This new tile's the color my floor's supposed to be, but just look at the difference.
That's 'cause you've got ground-in dirt stuck in these little crevices. You need spick and span. It cleans into crevices and lifts out ground-in dirt that dulls your floor's color.
But is it safe?
For no wax, of course.
I'm a believer, Minnie.
Don't believe me, believe the results you see. Spick and span helps your floor show its true colors.
It's nothing, I tell you. I just went and I did a really dumb thing, and I walked home by myself.
Yeah, and what happened?
Can't you guess? Some jerk jumped out of a doorway and mugged me.
Well, did you call the cops?
Consider this a report.
Okay, fine. Exactly where did this happen?
Between there and here, okay? And don't ask me for a description, because I never got a look at the guy. He was behind me all the time.
And how did you get those bruises on your face?
He punched me out, that's how.
From behind you? Come on, Poppy, that story just doesn't work.
But I'm talking to the wrong cop. Come to think of it, you're not even a cop now.
That's not true. That's what I came here to tell you. I've been reinstated.
Good for you.
You're happy for me, aren't you?
Sure, it's terrific. I bet Eddie will be jumping up and down for joy.
Look, the review board determined that Eddie Lorimer was responsible for this whole thing, including that fur coat business. And what did the trick for them? They got an anonymous tip from some woman.
Probably some girl he dumped on.
Probably. Whoever it was, she saved my job for me. She stuck her neck out doing it, didn't she?
How should I know?
Look, it's very dangerous business squealing on somebody like Eddie Lorimer. He likes to get even. That's how this whole thing got started. He wanted to get even with me. Poppy. Look, are you gonna tell me who beat you up like this?
You heard the story. No, if you don't like it, well, then that's just too bad. So, will you please go and leave me alone?
That name is good.
Oh, it's nice to be here. Great.
Hi.
Hello. How are you?
Hi, Jody. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you? Jody, you got friends here tonight.
Yeah, I just said hello.
Oh, no. I mean, there's a kind of a cute young guy over there asked if you were around.
Well, it wasn't Gavin, that's for sure.
Well, I did pick the right night. Hi, Jody.
Hi.
Dr. and Mrs. Kavanaugh? Chad Sutherland.
Oh, for heaven's sake, we admire your painting very much.
Thank you very much.
Oh, it's nice to meet you, finally.
Nice to meet you.
Would you like me to bring your drink over here?
Well, I don't want to intrude on the party.
Oh, no, really, that's fine. Fine with me, really, Chad.
Yeah, no reason you should drink alone. Sit down.
Well, thanks.
Okay, you got the iced tea. How about you folks? What would you like?
Iced tea sounds good.
No, I think I'll be adventurous and have a gin and tonic.
That sounds good. Make that 2.
Okay, coming up.
Well, how's the portrait coming along?
Yes, we're looking forward to the finished product.
Oh, I'm afraid that's a long way off. In fact, I don't have much down on canvas yet.
You must be doing something behind that easel.
I'm just making some more preliminaries. The truth is, I threw out all my sketches this afternoon.
You sound like something of a perfectionist.
Oh, well, maybe I'll do better tomorrow. You will be there tomorrow, won't you, Jody?
No, Chad. I told you, 2 mornings a week, that's it. I have to work tomorrow. Sorry.
No, I'm the one who's sorry. I was just anxious to spend as much time with Jody as I can. You see, it's important for a portrait artist to see as much of his subject as possible. And I thought with Gavin being gone that Jody would probably have some more time and she might want to donate that to me. For the sake of art, naturally.
What on earth are you doing here?
Hello, Mrs. Goodman. Nice to see you.
You just turn right around and press that down button because that's where you're going.
I came to see Mrs. Kavanaugh.
She's not here. And if she were, she certainly wouldn't see you.
I wouldn't be so sure. I know you know there was a misunderstanding between Mrs. Kavanaugh and myself about Jinx Avery, but she's dead now, and we could put the past behind us.
Do I believe my ears? Are you actually asking for your old job back?
You see, I decided to leave Raven Whitney. I mean, there just wasn't enough challenge at that job.
Oh, well, I've got a challenge for you. It's a game called You or Me. Ever play it?
I don't know what you mean.
Simple. If Mrs. Kavanaugh is dumb enough to take you back, which she won't, I'll tell her she can have you or me. Not both of us at the same time. Understand now?
You can't do that. It's not fair. Please, please, just help me, all right? I mean, if you forgave me, she would. I mean, if you could just put in a good word for me.
You must be crazy.
You don't know how much I need this job. It means everything to me, everything. If I can't work here, I mean, I have nowhere to turn. Everybody is against me now. I mean, if I can't work in this place, I might as well be dead. I might as well just throw myself right off the terrace.
Hey! Get off here! Please now, please. Come back.
No! I'm going to jump.
You crazy nut. You're just trying to scare me.
When they come back, you can tell them. You can tell them it's your fault.
No, please don't. Come here. Nora, please don't. What are you doing? Nora!
It's a beautiful evening, Mrs. Goodman. Enjoy it.
Nora, come back. Don't lock this door. Nora, please.
Now Mrs. Smith's cooking something new.
Nobody cooks like the missus.
Everything's plainly delicious. Nobody makes manicotti like Mrs. Nobody cooks like the Mrs.
Mrs. Smith's crepes, quiche, and new manicotti, made with the quality she's famous for.
Nobody makes a quiche quite like Mrs. Nobody cooks like the missus.
Try Mrs. Smith's entrees, 'cause
Nobody cooks like the missus. When you get it,
Itchy red skin.
get Corn-Aid when you get it.
darn bug.
Get Corn-Aid when you get it.
Oh, touch of poison ivy.
Get Corn-Aid.
Cordaid gently works with your body's natural defenses. It's all you need for the relief of dermatitis and other minor itches and rashes.
When you get it,
Itchy eczema.
get Corn-Aid.
Pine Valley is the home of all my children, where stars are born and dreams come true. The power of the Cortland Empire, the love of Cliff and Nina, the wisdom of the Martin family, and the excitement that only Erica can bring. These are the people of Pine Valley. These are the people of all my children.
Yes, operator. Please, just keep trying. Yes, I'll be at this number. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you. Well, that's got to be it, Spencer. That's the only explanation I can think of. Jeff knew that he wouldn't be able to fool Gunther, so he didn't even try.
Say that again.
Jeff knew that he would never be able to fool Gunther because Gunther knew me so well. He knew me like a book. He knew my ways. He knew everything about me.
He also couldn't be sure that Gunther wouldn't blow the whistle on it.
Right. So he did the only thing he could. He hired himself another Gunther.
You mean Bruno?
Yeah. I mean, he is a twin, a legitimate twin. He wasn't a Dr. Bryson's imitation. He also knew that there was a feud between the two brothers. And he knew that Bruno would probably love to take his brother's job.
You saying that Bruno knew nothing about Jefferson Brown?
Right. I mean, he must have thought he was genuine.
And then he would have to call him Gunther because that's what the world expected.
Yes. Yes, operator.
C'est encore cet Américain.
Yeah?
Gunther? It's me again, the man from the States.
Now listen, dummy. If you call me one more time, I'm gonna come over there and I'm gonna wrap that telephone wire around your silly little neck.
Shut up and listen. Listen to my voice.
I've already heard your crummy voice.
And listen to it again. Now, don't you know who this is? Never mind what you've heard, Gunther. I am not dead.
What?
I'm not dead, Gunther. Any more than you are. I'm alive.
Another double whiskey, s'il vous plaît. Vite, vite, vite. Il est bourbon. Monsieur Whitney, il est bourbon. Now, it really is you, isn't it, Mr. Whitney?
That's right, Gunther. It is.
When summer brings itchy inflammation, like insect bites, poison ivy, and allergic rashes, scratching can lead to infection. That's why you need Caldecort. 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 With hydrocortisone to stop the itch. Caldecort quickly penetrates into skin with the maximum strength of hydrocortisone allowed without a prescription. So nothing is more effective to help keep you from scratching your itch to infection than Caldecort with hydrocortisone.
From land to lakes country, coming home.
Home to the good things.
Coming home.
Home to good fresh country flavors like buttery tasting Land O'Lakes margarine. Tastes dairy fresh because it's made with fresh skim milk.
Coming home to the buttery flavor, to a taste you'll understand. Come on home to the margarine that comes from Butterland.
Land O'Lakes margarine, from America's #1 butter maker.
Seems as though a harmony is hard to find. Always on my mind. And frustrated days pass without sight. The edge of night, half dark, half light. Do you think we might wake up someday and be aware of all the games people play?
Tonight on ABC's World News Tonight, aspirin, a harmless home remedy or a potentially dangerous drug. Plus, how will Haig's resignation and replacement affect U.S. policy in the midst of a Mideast crisis? ABC News, uniquely qualified to bring you the world.
Right now at Macy's and Bamberger's, save 20 to 40% on every 1982 Mrs. and Women's swimsuit. Macy's and Bamberger's summer swimwear sale going on now.
This is Stormfield. Coming up for you on the 5 o'clock Eyewitness News, Angelo Sposato. He owned a store in Brooklyn Heights. He vowed he would never give in to a robber. Last night, he gave up his life. We're going to tell you what happened and why. And we'll have this for you.
The end of another school year. I'm Chi-Chi Williams, and I'll have that story.
Also, the royal baby now has a name, and a dangerous snake has attacked a teenager in suburban New York. We'll find out how the snake got there and much more for you on the 5 o'clock Eyewitness News.